welcome. It's Hump Day, July the 30th, 2025. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Share, share, share. Hope all is well. I hope that all is well. I'm looking at this little post right here, and this thing is saying the singer Sierra becomes a citizen of Benin as the African country extends offers to slave descendants who can trace their lineage to the slave trade. I was just looking at it. And I was just thinking to myself, so what does this do? Like, okay, what does this like do to your life? You know what I'm saying? All right, she a citizen. All right, everybody back to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does it mean? Like, what does it do? I don't know. And this is on Fox. This is on Fox. The thing. Hold on. Well, maybe I need to just go ahead and put the video up to let y'all see what's going on, because I just clicked on it and I'm like, oh, all right. I don't know what it means though. I don't know if it's gonna change like the weather. You know, like it's hot. Like it's hot around here. So I don't know. Just because somebody get like a dual citizenship thing that really benefits me or you as a good citizen of the great United States of America. You know, I have no idea. Let me do that there in. This is made possible by the new law that grants citizenship. They still trying to get us. Oh, all right, bam. That's a minute. And this is an African
Benin has launched.
So people is like, oh my God, we got one of y'all. We got one of y'all Americans. Let me make sure I got it ready, so I'll be able to go ahead on short to y'all in just a second. We ain't gonna do it right now. But I'm about to. We got 60 with the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all for coming on in. And y'all remember to subscribe to the Willie Williams Show. That's the website. Y'all please remember to go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company out here in the doggone street. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. And if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, go ahead on and go around there to PleasantCandles.com. We doing great. We doing great out here, and I really do appreciate all the support that the player be out here getting. Y'all make sure that y'all sharing, liking, subscribing. I got to say things 3 times. I got to remember. Say things 3 times. I got to remember. Say things 3 times. Like. Share. Yeah. Nope. We only over here on YT. Now, I could make up an excuse. I didn't have enough time to go ahead on this and set it up on Rumble, and that would be a lie. You know, so I don't even want to do that right there. Damn it, I said the word. I wasn't supposed to say the word, but I could have lied, you know. I just decided to not do it over there. Yeah, you're right. Insurance. We need that right there. Need for y'all to start paying attention. Hold up, bam. Oh, all right. I'm ready now. I'm ready to go ahead on and talk about what I was just looking at over here, and I'm like, I don't know what this means, but let me make sure I'm able to get this here. Is it showing too big? Oh, I guess that's how it's supposed to show. Let's see. Let me put this up on the screen. Sierra becomes a citizen. Here we go.
Benin has launched the digital platform MyAfro Origins to process citizenship applications for anyone who can show they're descended from slaves. On Saturday, the US singer Kiara became one of the first public figures to take up the offer.
She called her Kiara. I thought it was Sierra. Maybe we pronouncing it wrong. Go ahead.
Following a ceremony in Cotonou, the Grammy-winning performer toured the historic city and walked the slave route to the door of no return, the point where enslaved people would start their journey to an unknown destination in terrible conditions. offering citizenship as part of a wider push by Benin to reconnect Afro-descendants with their heritage. American filmmaker Spike Lee and his wife Tonya have been appointed ambassadors to the Afro-descendant diaspora in the United States with a mission to promote Benin's memorial policy and right of return. Benin has long been working to atone for its legacy of complicity with the slave trade. European merchants deported an estimated 1.5 million enslaved people from the Bight of Benin to the Americas. Alongside the national reckoning, memorial tourism around the legacy of the slave trade has become a key approach by the West African nation to attract Afro-descendants.
All right. Here, most of us don't even know where Benin is at. I have no idea. I never even heard of Benin. Because we'll like be out here just playing these doggone games like we just been connected out here in these streets. But we not connected. Benin is on the west coast of Africa. Let me see if I can zoom out and zoom in to give y'all some type of idea. I'm gonna put up on the screen like this right here. So y'all can, if y'all want to go ahead on and become dual citizens, I guess that you can, but as long as you was able to prove that you came from around there. I have no idea how you can be able, well, if you can prove your lineage. If you can prove that you is from around, look. This is Benin. This is by Nigeria. This is on the west coast of Africa. Nigeria, they got Niger, over there. They're close to Chad and them. Yeah. This is Benin, the Ghana. So you in between Ghana and Nigeria. If you from Benin, you can go ahead on be like the dual citizen. I don't know if they get you like some land or something like that right there. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe I'm ignorant to the situations that's going on in Benin. They say Benin is a French-speaking West African nation and is a birthplace to the voodoo religion and home to the former the Haming kingdom from circa 1600 1900. Don't even know what all that mean. Really don't, it ain't gonna change. I had to work today, so what is it doing? I don't want to be demeaning. I don't want to be doing all that right there. But can y'all answer me this right here? What does Africa have to offer? What does Africa have to offer? I have no idea. I know you're not supposed to talk about the motherland, but the motherland sold your people if your people is from around there. The motherland didn't come back and get your goddamn people. You know what I'm saying? The motherland was trading you people if you people was from around there. I know y'all want to feel African sometimes and stuff like that. I just be trying to tell people, bitch, I'm American. I don't care about none of that right now. Well, Willie, if you don't know where you came from, then you don't know where you're going. If you don't know who you are, then you don't know who you are. It's always somebody who don't know who you is telling you that you don't know who you is. Huh? If you knew that you was a king in Africa. Look, I was a king in Africa. That must have been like in my dreams or something, because the whole time that I've been woke, boy, ain't never been no king. I don't even understand. Oh, man. He said, Willie. Africa offers a lot of mineral golds. The land is rich. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. I know that they got stuff, but what do they have to offer you? Like, when you go around there, what do you get? Like, they got jobs and stuff like that right now? I don't know. Like, if you like in IT or something, do they have like IT? Like, you work for the water company. Do they have like water company positions or something like that right now? Like, what does it do for you? Like, what? So you say natural body women. Well, you got a point. You got a point. The problem is everywhere tries to copy American women, especially black women. A lot of them is bleaching skins, and a lot of them would do anything, or slang that monkey to get a wig. You know what I'm saying? So, but just to try to be like on the like the positive thing, what does Africa have to offer you? I understand that this way people get like their minerals and their diamonds and all that fly shit. What does it have to offer you? Sugarland, Texas is up in the building. What it do? What it do? Mm-hmm. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all being around here. Here, let me get a refresh. Well, y'all at 96 by 15 after the hour. I sure don't appreciate that right there. Mm-hmm. He said, Willie, did you see Corey break Umar down? Nah. Not yet. I'm going to have to check him on that when I get off this thing. Mm-hmm. You say I'm African. y'all are too blackity black for me. That's what's up. That is what's up. And this is like a big story. Like we supposed to be celebratory because a rich woman got her citizenship in Benin. Okay. Alright. You know it'd be funny, like when you see the videos of people living abroad, they talk about how rent is cheaper and lights is cheaper and just water is cheaper and all that fly stuff right there. You know the one thing that they never talk about? Well, that I have seen them talk about, and I could be wrong, They never talk about, like, if they is in Africa and they paying cheap rent, water, lights, and all that fly stuff, they never talk about the job that they do in Africa. A lot of these people who is living overseas, y'all do know that their money is American money. They still do American business. They are not in that country working in that country, getting that country's money and living like that. Y'all understand what I'm saying? They may have, like, watch this, like $80,000 jobs over here, $100,000 jobs over here. You take $100,000 over there, you balling. But show me what job you're doing over there and getting paid over there and enjoying the way that you living over there. Show me the jobs that you need to have to be able to flex on people and tell them that this is why you're not coming back to the States. See, a lot of people, they talk like that, but they work online. I'm trying to tell y'all something now. Watch these people. You say the currency in the country is hard to trade for the dollar. Got to be more careful. And yeah. People love the American dollar. Mm-hmm. And if y'all know it or not, I don't think that people really rock with Americans like that. They don't like us like that. You is a mark when you go to certain places. Huh? They see you as a lick a lot of times. I'm just saying. Shout out to Prophet May for the $2 cash app. We say most live in poverty in Africa, but we kings and queens. Facts. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You say Africa internet is cellular. They can have that. Say they can have that little internet right now. Yes, and you are a huge target. You're a huge target in these countries full of poverty. Let me show y'all something. Let me, because I just thought about it. I got a question. And I'm just finna put this on the screen. Watch this. Hold on. Because I don't want to do like the whole thing. Don't want to do the whole thing. I just do like this. Shout out to our Dodge Trap for the $2 super chat. They say how we come from countries formed after 1960. Say some BS out here in this creek. Hey, that's what they tell us. This is what they tell us. Y'all see that map that I got on screen? Can y'all tell me which one of these countries is booming? Which one of these countries is like booming? Like they got it going on, like the running water, the streets is good, traffic is good. They have a good structure, they have a good foundation, they have good law and order. The home living is good, you know what I'm saying? They have like downtowns and stuff, good eateries and good shopping areas and stuff like that right there. Which country? You better keep your ass in America. Trying to tell you something. I ain't trying to go. Shout out to Calvin for the $5 super chat. You say Africa has some beautiful cities. Look at their top 10. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. I need to look at the top 10. So Nigeria, Kenya, South America, Ghana. You say, Willie, you trying it? No. I ain't going around there. Nope. So I am talking from a place of ignorance because I've never been around there. You say Europe has all of their wealth. You say Nigeria, South America, Uganda, Kenya, plush. All right, got it. All right, bam. Thank y'all for throwing out those popular names. Why they trying to leave, though? Shout out to all the popular names that y'all throwed up, but why is they trying to leave, though? And why have they been trying to leave for decades? Why has there so many been trying to leave for decades if these is nice places to live? If their infrastructure is up to par? You all have to think about it. How many Americans is doing everything possible to leave the country? How many Americans are trying to leave from around here to go to those destinations to live? And I don't mean, and I mean any means necessary trying to leave. Because y'all just throwed out some beautiful names and beautiful countries, and you know what I'm saying? Oh man, that sounds so good, right? Why is so many people from those countries that y'all named will do anything to get from around there to get around here? Only their wealthy can leave. So that's why I be like, so what does Africa have to offer? Now, I'm not saying that they don't have anything to offer. I just don't know. Like, I'm ignorant to it. I just don't know what they have to offer. People just say, man, just go back to Africa, man. We got to go to the motherland and do what? Do y'all know that going to these countries to where they are not under American laws is dangerous? The slick shit that we be out here saying can get you killed over other countries. I'm just saying the rights and the rules and the regulations that we is accustomed to over here don't float over in them other countries. Go back to Africa. Go back to the motherland. You can do it. I'm not trying to discourage anyone. What I need for you good people to understand, boy, it ain't the same. Give yourself a pat on the back, but y'all been over 100, man, and I forgot the minute because I was running my mouth. Again, if you want to go. Listen, if you want to there's a difference in traveling. There's a difference in visiting and staying. Like we used to have a thing down in Miami. Well, hell, the Poison Clan had done told you about Miami. It's a nice place to visit, but you don't want to live. I'm trying to tell you something. It's nice to visit because you will go to like the popular spots and the resorts and all that, and in the cities where the lights is beautiful and everybody look like they mingling and shit right there. Leave from around there. It's kind of like when people they like they visit Miami, they do believe that South Beach is Miami. South Beach is just a strip, like it's not the full of like a Miami. It's just a little strip. That's no, no. That's a little strip the way they have like the best police department who don't play the radio. Go around there faking, your ass gonna be in trouble. So that's the safe place. South Beach is typically safe. Leave from around there. No. Go over the bridge. I'm trying to tell you. So, people they go to these countries as American tourists and they look around, oh my God, this is a beautiful place. Oh my God, I would love to live here. Yeah, you would love to live the place to the main places that you stayed and you visited. Is running water. They got hot water and shit like that. Yeah. The electricity is popping. The internet is popping like in those areas right there. Going on around about a mile out. No. Go ahead. I'm just saying. Shout out to the method, to my madness for the $10 super chat. You say I'm late, but I'm here. Happy hump day, Pastor. I appreciate you being around here. Mm-hmm. Say, Willie, where is you talking about? Outside the country. The United States is the best goddamn country that you could ever be in. I promise you that right there. And I ain't even been to them countries. But it just makes sense to me that if in them countries people will do anything to get here, it kind of tells me a lot about their country. Anyway, moving right along. And again, remember, I'm speaking from ignorance. I don't know. Let's go ahead on and get into some news that maybe you can use. I saw a few things kind of disturbing to me. Let's go ahead on and jump on out here with this. We got an update. Let's go ahead on and do the update. Show y'all what update we talking about. Remember the story. You say broke down palace, broke me. Broke down palace, broke you. Oh, you say Willie China owns a lot of Africa now from the Silk Road deal. Oh. You say I went to the hood in the Bahamas, but it was my weed plug in his Roadmaster with Gucci upholstery. That's what's up. Here, and I've been to the Bahamas multiple times. Nice place to visit. As a tourist, you visit the tourist stuff. Till you drive a little bit further down. You say Broke Down Palace is a movie about Jaha. One of them said, well, I was born in August in Augsburg, Germany. Oh, wow. I always wanted to go to Germany. He said, if you travel out, learn where the U.S. Embassy is at in the country. Yeah. The only reason that a lot of us be safe when we go out the country is because we from this country. The majority times that we is safe in other countries is because we from this country. I'm just saying, but it all went back to Sierra becoming the citizens, and that don't mean nothing to you because your ass is on the job right now. or you just sitting at the crib chilling, you know, lamping in retirement, you doing your thing. So it's really ain't doing nothing for you that she became a citizen. You ain't no citizen. And you ain't finna go be no citizen, is you? Mm-hmm. That's what's up. He said, I know enough about Germany that it's nowhere while I would really want to go back and visit. I was born on American soil over there. Oh, uh-huh. Bam. Let's go on to get into a little something, y'all. Let's start with this little update real quick. We have a remember the story that I had done did about the man who had the incident with like the two brothers. One of the brothers hit him, and then he pulled that thing out and he shot him, and they was running, and then they fell, and then he pistol whipped, and then he shot him. Yeah, we got video. Oh, see, we ain't have video the last time. Here we go. Update. Emmanuel. Shot that Emmanuel had that found. Remember, road rage incidents, if it's really, really road rage, believe that that person has a weapon. Stop it. You gotta stop it. He say, Willie, it's murder. And say, don't care how hard you get slapped. You say you cannot shoot a person running away. That's not true. Oh, you can shoot somebody that's Notice something. He got slapped. They went to running when he pulled his gun out to defend himself. Now, because you done turned and went to running, bitch, I can shoot you. Is what he do next is the problem. I can't shoot you because this is all like in one motion. It's all in one motion. Watch it.
Really continued
Slap.
this road rage
He
situation.
dig for his gun,
inside
and now
the
he's
store.
running, but he's shooting.
Fox 4 isn't showing the graphic video of what
He's running, what they're running, while he's shooting. That's legal.
happens next.
Now here is the problem. After they fall to the ground, that's the problem. See, now it would have been pure self-defense if he just would have shot, and once they fell down, that he didn't shoot and or pistol whip them. He would have been fine. And the way that the perceived harm stopped after he was shot, after he shot him, the perceived harm was over. I'm done. Man down. They bad. I don't even understand how they or why they did not interview the child. They should have been interviewed the child on the first doggone night. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 CASHAPP. Say late, but hey, Miss Shirley, say hope all is doing well. Love you, Willie, love you back. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley, where you at? Holla at your boy. Bam. So listen. This is really a learning lesson. It's really a learning lesson.
A smack across the face, a gun pulled, and then the
Don't
man...
put your hands on people. Our Lighter Hugh brother is shot. It was in road rage. He comes inside of the store. They having words. Our Lighter Hugh brother is short, talking slick to a much taller, darker hue player, much bigger, darker hue player. Nothing in y'all mind will tell y'all this ain't right. Hold on. A smaller, lighter hue man is slick rapping with a taller, bigger, darker hue man. Wouldn't y'all think either he crazy or he got something going on? Either he crazy or he got something on him. You don't just be out here slapping people. But this is situation awareness. Sure, listen now. Lighter Hugh brother was around there saying all type of fly shit. Possibly his whole thing was to kill him, a black dude. But not paying attention to the situation. Be like, this a little bit ass little white man gonna talk slick to a player. He gonna come on in the store and still be talking slick. Something ain't right. Especially if you ain't got your file on you. Especially if you ain't got your file on you. You gonna hit little buddy. Little buddy hit back. That's all.
According to court documents, Taylor Garrett
Little buddy hit back. How many lighter hue brothers do you know gonna get into a road rage incident with black men? How many white men do you know get into a road rage incident with black men, follow them to the gas station, come inside the gas station, still slick rapping? You know it's a problem. This is common sense. I don't understand, but then again, common sense ain't that common. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. This is just when we just not paying attention. Like literally, we just think that I'ma slap this little white boy, and he gonna go on by their goddamn business. Everybody got guns, dog. Like everybody got guns. Even the ones who don't got them, got them. You know, you don't put your hands on people now. But fell short of glory. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. We got a lot of news. And I'm finna try to do a little something. We have a Jacksonville educator is accused of sexually abusing a student. Player used, and I didn't even know that you can communicate like this right here, but he used CASHAPP to communicate. I understand when you send a CASHAPP that you can write a little something on there, but we're talking about communication, so this is like a back and forth thing unless you keep sending like $1 to communicate or something like that. And how would you have gotten a student CASHAPP? Go ahead. Let's see what we're talking about.
Well, in Arlington, new troubling details have emerged in the criminal case against now former Dean of Students at Idea River Bluff Charter School. Yesterday, we reported the arrest of 27-year-old James Tellis. He was charged with multiple felonies, including the alleged sexual assault of a minor. Today, News4Jax is learning what else led to Tellis' arrest. News4Jax reporter Eric Avignon joining us live outside the Duval County Jail, where Tellis remains in custody. Eric?
Well, right now it appears Tellis will remain in custody here at the Duval County Jail until he at least goes before a trial judge. And I say that because although he was granted a bond on some of those lesser charges, he was not granted bond for that sexual battery charge. And I do want to warn.
You said that this is the church guy, the church choir guy. No. The church choir guy was out of New Orleans, if I'm not mistaken.
On our viewers, because we at News4Jax do believe in being very transparent. I do want to let our viewers know that there are some details in this criminal case that are so disturbing that we made an editorial decision not to repeat those details in this news report. Up until last week, 27-year-old James Tellis was the Dean of Students at the Idea Charter School on University Boulevard, but he was fired following an arrest on multiple sex crime charges involving a student at another school where he previously worked. According to police, his crimes occurred during the 2023-2024 school season, which was before he transferred to Idea. According to his public LinkedIn page, he was working as an English teacher at the KIPP Charter School during the same school year. KIPP school officials released a statement that says in part, Mr. Tellis underwent all the required state and federal criminal background screenings prior to his employment at KIPP Jacksonville. This is an ongoing law enforcement investigation, and we intend to cooperate fully with the authorities if called upon. At this time, we do not have any indication if the incident involved a student at KIPP Jacksonville Public School. Police say Tillis' victim was an 11-year-old student, and according to this arrest report, Tellis lured the victim into an unoccupied room in a school where he sexually assaulted her.
An 11-year-old? Wow, didn't know.
The arrest report also states that prior to the assault, Tellis led the girl to believe he was going to tutor her for a class she was failing. Also in the report, the detective explains how sexual Instagram conversations between Tellis and the student were discovered.
It's sexual Instagram. But in the title, they got CASHAPP.
The conversations were too sexually graphic to repeat in this news story, but were deemed enough evidence to charge Tellis with additional sex crimes. This may not be the only criminal investigation against Tellis, because we have now learned that he is the target of cyber sex crimes investigations. According to investigators, cyber sex crime tips potentially linked to Tellis revealed 3 potential victims of sexual exploitation who were believed to be minors. to potential underage victims of voyeurism and other questionable content linked to social media accounts that belong to Tillis. Tillis is scheduled to go before a judge on August 18th. Reporting live at the Duval County Jail, Eric.
Is he the problem, or is it or is the students the problem? Huh? I know, because we think about it one way. Of course he's the problem because he's the adult. He know better. Yeah, we got all that right. They've been hearing that they all I got them life, but it got to be more than just that. It got to be more than that. And what I think it is remind y'all, the 11-year-old got the Instagram. They communicating on Instagram. This thing said that that he bribed. I thought I saw bribe up on the screen, but I just want to let it keep playing. But let me bag it up. Let's see. I thought I saw bribe. Lured her into a unoccupied room
Sexually assaulted her. The arrest report also states that prior to the assault,
tell us via Instagram, bribe the victim with food and the pretext of tutoring her for a class while she was failing. You said, I blame both of them. I blame both of them. Again, this goes back to our problem is we believe that, oh my God, they don't know what they're doing. I know. But Willie, she's 11. Right. Mm-hmm. The same one that you believe that don't know what they're doing. What they out here doing?
Tillis led the girl to believe he was going to tutor her for a class she was failing. Also in the report, the detective explains how sexual Instagram conversations between Tillis and the student were discovered.
We're going to act like 11-year-olds have no idea what sex is too, huh? Us as parents want to believe that our little kids are just little kids. No, they're not. No. No, the things that you think that they don't know, they out here knowing. Hell, a lot of them is out here doing. Yeah. Just trying to tell you. I'm going to show y'all another video, and y'all going to be like, nah, this don't make no damn sense. But yeah. So we do understand that the adults shouldn't be dealing with the students, but it's kind of like you can't buy monkey. Watch this. You can't buy monkey if monkey is not for sale. Adults can't continue to have sexual relationships with students if students wouldn't have sexual relationships with the adults. I know what you're thinking. But Willie, they was persuaded, they was coerced, and yeah, some was. Yeah. Same way that some of these students is coercing the adults. I just say, let's just make it fair. Let's just make it fair. But we also have to look into, it's more to these situations than just the adult making these decisions. Y'all's minors is making these decisions also. So that's part of the problem. And when we only focus on the adults, that's where we fail at. Hell, that's where we have been failing at. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, not now school, is having a, what is that thing called, like a little prep rally, or we all going to the auditorium or something. The whole school is going to be in the auditorium, and so we can give y'all the rules and the regulations of and at school. This needs to be done at every doggone school. Listen, you cannot be fraternizing. You cannot be speaking sexual with a teacher. Teachers can't do it to you. This is illegal. Any sexual activity between you and a teacher, we're talking to the students, between you and a teacher is a felony, and you will be held accountable. This is illegal. I bet you not now school in the country do that. Shout out to our Dodge Trap for the $2 super chat. He say he couldn't afford the $37.50. He say he tried to get it for 4 pizza. Got to be more careful. Listen. I walk y'all like that right there because of, don't y'all get tired of hearing the stories? Don't y'all get tired of, it's basically like the same thing the adults is, okay, the adults groomed and manipulated and all that fly stuff, and they just keep being groomed and manipulated year after year after year after year. Nothing changes. So how can we make change? Because for some reason, MAPS don't mind taking a chance of going to prison. MAPS don't mind taking a chance of going to prison. So then we got to turn around and be like, well, maybe if we target the safety of children, maybe we focus on the real safety of children and making the children aware, because if they don't know that this is illegal, which is kind of strange to me because they do shit in secret, so they know that it's wrong. All children know that dealing with an adult is wrong. How do you know that, Willie? They're just children. Because when children know something is wrong, they sneak, they hide, they don't want their parents to know. Sound like I got a psychology degree. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold y'all. I'm trying to help. I know when I first went to saying it, you was like, oh my God, come on, Willie, it's an 11-year-old. Yeah. All that shit. We don't care nothing about that, right? What is we gonna do different though? What we need to do different though? I'm talking solutions right here in these streets. Because there's one thing about it, yeah. We can catch them, we can find them, we can prosecute them. They can go to jail forever. The damage is already done. Well, the damage that you think was done is already done. See, a lot of times we project because an adult had sexual activities with a minor that it was damage done. I'm not talking about in this case, but in a lot of these cases, how is the damage done when the decision was made to do it? I'm not talking about in this situation. I'm talking about in other situations, especially with the high school people. How is the damage done mentally if the decision was made? I do understand that you can't, legally they can't do it, but it gets done. It is still a decision whether it's legal or not. It's still a decision if you is not forced. It's still a decision. We assume that it damaged their future relationships and all that fly shit. It's no different than one of the relationships that they will be in with their peers and the relationship goes south. It's pretty much no different. Because the same thing, because a lot of them say, oh my God, I was manipulated. Do y'all know that the females, they make the same arguments with people or dudes who they have sex with that is their age when they break up? I was manipulated, coerced, and he told me that he loved me and he did me this way. The same thing. But when it's a adult, oh my God, her mental was just destroyed and all it. The same thing happens when it's dudes their age. Ain't nobody ever said it to you like that. Listen. We don't even think about it like that right now. We just look at a adult dealing with a minor. They're going to need counseling and all that. Yes, some of them do. Not all. The ones who I'm saying not all is the ones who made the decision to have a relationship with an adult. Yeah. Anyway, move right along. Hell,